Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome back to a great week of learning. It's the second week of the fourth quarter. We have Disability Awareness Month coming up. We had a couple, Alexandria Law had created a Women's History Month slide for us today. So we're happy to have that. Also, most of the tryouts are started, but all the girls' tennis is starting up this week. So make sure that you are trying out that or seeing Coach Marble in her room, C104, to ask about that as well. So let's get to our announcements. All right, today is Monday, March the 18th, 2024, and these are your morning announcements. Wesleyan Middle School is an avid school-wide side of distinction. The mission of Wesleyan Middle School is to reveal the genius of each Wildcat through a culture of joy, respect, and excellence. We believe every person deserves to be seen, affirmed, and to grow. Make sure we're Wildcat ready, everyone. Our lanyards and IDs are around our necks. Binders and our student organizers are with us. Backpacks and purses are in our lockers. Hats, sunglasses, and hoods are off. AirPods and phones are in our lockers, and blankets stay at home. Today is a white day with advisory, which means we have advisory block 6, 7, and lunch 8, 9, and 10. Women's History Month by Alexandria Law. Here we go. She's talking about, she actually has a couple of facts for us. A couple of did you knows. So when did Women's History Month start? So Women's History Month began about 1848 in Seneca Falls, New York. And who is Susan B. Anthony? She was a protester, equal rights activist, and president of National Women's Suffrage Associations. She was one of the 3 women that fought for women's rights. And then you look at the picture on the right, the We Can Do It. Who is this? Well, she was known as to other women, and also was known as War Material. Her name was May Creer, and she also then took the term of Rosie the Riveter, and she was one of the thousands of women that took to the factories during World War II, when it was not at that time. It was very rare for a woman to work outside of the home at that time, and she really led the way, and like she represented a whole group of women who, during World War II, went into the factories, into the workplaces to help build things while for the World War, for the armies, and for different businesses, because they were the ones left here to work, and so they ended up taking up that work. So thank you, Alexandria, for creating this slide. And if you have any slides for Women's History Month, go ahead and just send them my way, or share them with me at bpitcock@msdwt.k12.in.us. All right, just a reminder that Wesleyan Best Buddies will meet on Wednesday, March the 20th after school in C100. Again, that's Wednesday, March 20th after school from 4:45 to 6 p.m. Me in the cafetorium. If you have any questions, please see Ms. Bellamy in C100. All right, today's Disability Awareness Month, Joseph Maley Foundation lessons. Number 1, 6th grade, you're talking about representation matters. 7th grade, we all learn differently. And 8th grade, you're talking about the advantages of neurodiversity. So that's our Joseph Maley Foundation. Again, next week is our Joseph Maley Foundation speaker. Student council is tomorrow night after school. And then you have the field trip on March 20th. Again, all Tuesdays after school, but tomorrow night. And then conference field trip is March the 20th. Wildcat Focus, writing your student organizer every single class. Being on time to every single class. Being your first effort needs to be your best effort. And Wildcat Focus, every task, goal, race, and year comes to an end. Therefore, make it a habit to finish strong. Clean Up Wesley, and make sure this is your house, everybody. This is your school. This is your area. So we got to make sure we keep things clean. Make sure we're cleaning up messes. Make sure we're not destroying things. We have to treat Wesleyan with respect, because that's what your house, it's your home, away from home for 180 days a year and for 8 hours a day. So we make sure that we're keeping it clean. That's almost half a year. And it's almost like it's a third of the day, and it's actually a half of the time you're up. So make sure you're treating this as keeping it as clean as possible. Also, wash your hands for 20 seconds to help prevent the spread of germs and COVID. Keep your hands off each other here at Wesleyan, so not spreading germs, but also keep your hands off each other. No going 30, no doing anything else. If we find you're fighting, we're going to send you home. 6th grade students should not be in the 7th or 8th grade hallways unless they are there for a class. Cafeteria, please sit in your correct tables and facing the center. Stay in your seat and have your ID. And if you're returning from lunch, stay in the seat until class is called. Go back with the way your teacher goes back. So there's no different way. Teachers, again, if students are not coming back your way or coming back any more than, like, I don't know, 30 seconds after the whole chunk has come on, count them tardy. And then after 2 of them, we will be eating elsewhere for our lunch, so you can't get out of line if you're always sent by yourself. The bell does not dismiss you from class, your teacher does. Breakfast students, please report directly to the cafetorium off the bus to get breakfast. And once you're in there, you shouldn't bring any of that food out of the cafetorium. No food should be eaten outside the cafetorium. That's what makes the mess. Restroom privacy, please give students using the restroom appropriate privacy. Restroom breaks, they are scheduled, but it is up to the teacher if the class is ready to take one. All cell phones are in your locker between 9:25 and 4:25. They'll be taken if they're seen or heard. And don't forget our motto. Say it with me, everyone. Cada Wildcat, cada dia mejor, which means every Wildcat, every day gets better. We will see you throughout the building. I want you all to have a marvelous Monday.